Everyone, this is Emanessi, and this is a video on No Man's Sky. It's for building your own custom ship. You have to collect ships and offer to buy them from the NPCs. You can also earn them through expeditions, build your own custom ship, and then you can change the colors of it and pick which style you want, what it's useful for, if it's for storage, if it's for speed, if it's for combat. This is the final product of the ship. And so what I did was at the space station, I did the custom ship build. I had to use different parts. So 3 different parts are from 3 ships that I had to salvage. So it does take a lot of units and time to find parts that you want because they have to be the same as the ship that you're looking to build. The wings, the fuselage, the core reactor is something that is a part that you just buy from a merchant. Like the thruster, the engine has to come off of another ship, as well as the wings and the fuselage. So you can see here, picking the items, there's a lot of color options, metallic or just like flat matte coloring. You can add accents, that sort of thing. Assemble. So here it's going to show you that there's like nothing really much in the ship. It's kind of the bare bones. You can either add it to the collection, or you can start operating it right away and swap it with your main one that you're using, which goes back into your collection. So I'm just on my capital ship right now. NPC ships, possibly. Another place that I was getting NPC ships from was from like the space stations. You kind of just wait around, they'll eventually land, and then the owner of the ship will stand beside it and you can go up and talk to him and offer a price for it. So let's see if there's anything here right now. So this is the ship that I built. And I'm just gonna see if there's any NPC ships here right now, which there doesn't seem to be. Sometimes I come in here and it's full of ships, and sometimes it takes a while. I do need to work on putting upgraded items onto this ship since it's pretty bare right now. As I crash into a wall. So this is kind of an area where you can keep an eye out for NPC ships to come through. I'm probably busy over here explaining building the ship and salvaging. They'll probably arrive, and then when I go back there, there'll be some. Starship Fabricator is where you construct a new ship. So you can design the new ship and see if you want like a hauler, explorer, solar, fighter, that sort of thing. So you can see that they have different options. Not every ship needs a thruster. This one goes left wing, reactor core, hull, right wing. So you'd have to have 2 wings. So you need 2 of the same ships and to salvage wings off both. Say this one only needs one wing. The Starship outfitting that's right beside is where you purchase improvements or salvage ships. You can begin salvage analysis. Right now, I'm down to 1 ship. I can't break this one down to utilize the parts because I need a ship. Let's see if anybody landed. Yeah, they did. Up to an NPC ship. So this person's standing beside it, so we can talk to him. I can make an offer on the life form Starship. So then I can see what's available and then negotiate price. So the price to buy outright is the 2 million units, or I can exchange it, which swaps out the current ship I have, which I don't want to do. But if I can buy it, so I'll buy it. And now I own this ship. Now, if I wanted to recreate this ship, I'm going to need to salvage at least 1 other of it, if not more, to have the parts to build my own custom one. I'm going to show you salvaging of the ship. Now, keep in mind, it costs a ton of units, and you have to buy at least 3 ships, it seems. You can begin salvage analysis. You can claim the scrap for the ship, which is worth 5 million units. That's actually worth more than what I purchased it for. Or I can extract customization module, which if I want to build my own custom ship, I have to do that. Now that I'm in this menu, I have to figure out what I need. So sometimes I only need, depending on the type of ship, I only need a set of wings. But this one I would need to salvage each wing and then the hull. So it turns out that's a great deal to buy a ship from the owner for 1 million units and then salvage it for 5 million units. So you could potentially, if that wasn't a ship that you wanted to build parts with, then you could use those units to put offers on the ships that you do want. An extract customization module does warn you that it's going to be destroyed along with all the cargo that's in the ship. I'm going to salvage left wing. So scrap process confirmed. Selected module will be added to customer exosuit automatically. Visit the fabricator to assemble the new starships. So that part goes into my inventory to the fabricator. If I go to put in this drum wing that I just got, so you can see that it's on there now. To keep building, I'm gonna need the hull that matches this ship. So I would need another ship, and then I'm gonna need the right wing. So I'm gonna need another ship again. So you can see that if I go to my exosuit, it's in my inventory. So now it's only worth 310,000 units of that part. You're doing that you're picking the ship that you actually want to build. You're going to salvage the entirety of the ship to use those units to buy another ship to gain the parts that you want. There's another NPC ship. We'll make an offer on Lifeform's ship. Negotiate price. This is going to be a different ship. Buy this one for 1.4 million units. See how much this one costs to salvage completely. Because what's going to happen is, say if I begin salvage analysis of this new ship, cannot break into parts. So this ship must not be available to build your own custom version of it. I can still make out ahead with claiming scrap worth 3 million units. That was a good purchase. Down to just my one ship. Don't have any other ships because they would show in the select other ship option. Like 251,000 units off the spool of nano cables that I pulled off the ship. Atomic regulators. So this is the salvaged part that came off of that ship. A valuable piece of broken down Starship created by a Starship outfitting terminal. Component is only useful as scrap to be sold at a trade terminal. So the money that I got from scrapping that ship is it goes into a component or part, and then I can sell that at any galactic trade terminal. So I might just keep that. It's not really worth that much. So I have my ship. I didn't salvage it. But everything you need to do is at the space station for that. And then when you go into doing the fabricator, it's going to ask you for the reactor core. And that's a part that you get from the merchant. Going up to the merchant, like A-class reactor, S-class reactor. Going back to this too. So everything else other than the reactor core are parts that come off the ship. And there you have it. Hopefully that helps you with your customized ship building. A lot of just tracking down at usually 3 of the same type of ship that you want, and then buying them from the NPCs, and then salvaging one part of it to use to build another ship. Then the reactor core you have to buy from the merchant. And once you do that, you got to make sure you have enough units for sure, and enough nanites for buying the reactor. But then once you do those steps, you're good to go. Feel free to comment. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with other videos that I post for No Man's Sky. and I'll see you guys next time.